greatness isn't measured by how you perform when the odds are in your favor. It's measured by how you respond when they aren't. Tom Brady's career is a masterclass in resilience, determination, and the power of belief. He didn't just dominate football, he redefined what's possible under pressure. Brady's legacy is built on his ability to deliver in moments when everyone else doubted him. When the clock was running out, the score looked impossible, and the pressure was suffocating. Brady didn't just survive, he thrived. To understand how Tom Brady became the greatest quarterback of all time, you have to go back to his roots. Born in San Mateo, California, in 1977, Brady grew up as the youngest of 4 siblings in a close-knit family. He was surrounded by love, support, and fierce competition from an early age. His parents, Tom Sr. and Galen Brady, instilled in him the values of hard work, humility, and perseverance. Brady often credits his family for shaping his mindset and teaching him the importance of never giving up, even when the odds are stacked against you. Growing up, Brady wasn't considered a prodigy. In fact, he was often overlooked. As a young athlete at Junipero Serra High School, he played baseball and basketball before eventually falling in love with football. But even then, he wasn't the most naturally gifted player. He was slow, awkward, and lacked the physical attributes that typically define star quarterbacks. Yet, what he lacked in natural talent, Brady made up for with an unparalleled work ethic and an insatiable desire to improve. His determination paid off, and by his junior year, Brady had earned the starting quarterback position. But even then, he wasn't heavily recruited by colleges. With no major programs showing interest, Brady and his family took matters into their own hands. They sent out highlight tapes to dozens of universities, hoping someone would give him a shot. Finally, the University of Michigan offered him a spot, but it wasn't a glamorous beginning. At Michigan, Brady found himself buried on the depth chart behind future NFL quarterback Brian Grease and highly touted recruit Drew Henson. For 2 years, Brady barely saw the field. But instead of giving up, Brady doubled down on his efforts. He sought out extra reps in practice, studied film endlessly, and worked with sports psychologists to improve his mental game. Brady's patience and persistence eventually paid off. By his junior year, he earned the starting role and led Michigan to a Citrus Bowl victory. In his senior year, he capped off his college career with an Orange Bowl win against Alabama, completing an incredible comeback victory in overtime. Despite these achievements, Brady still faced skepticism heading into the 2000 NFL Draft. Now that we've explored the relentless drive and dedication that got Tom Brady to the NFL, let's dive into the moments that truly defined his greatness, his most unforgettable comebacks. This is the story of Tom Brady's greatest comebacks. The moments that didn't just cement his GOAT status, but left fans and opponents alike in awe. From the historic 28-3 Super Bowl comeback to game-winning drives that defied all logic, Brady's comebacks weren't just about football. They were about sheer willpower and unmatched mental toughness. Today, we're breaking down the most legendary games of Brady's career, the strategies he used, and the mindset that made him unstoppable. Comebacks are about more than skill. They're about mindset, resilience, and the ability to stay composed under pressure. They require a level of mental toughness that most athletes, even at the professional level, never achieve. In the heat of the moment, when the scoreboard looks impossible and the noise of the crowd becomes deafening, most players panic. The weight of expectations, the enormity of the situation, it overwhelms them. Mistakes pile up, focus disappears, and the game slips away. But for Tom Brady, these situations were never something to fear. They were opportunities. Opportunities to demonstrate his greatness, to prove that no moment was too big, and to remind the world why he was built for this. Brady's mental game wasn't just strong. It was his greatest weapon. It was the foundation of his success, the invisible edge that allowed him to thrive where others faltered. He once famously said, "Pressure is a privilege. It means you're doing something important." That statement isn't just a soundbite. It's a philosophy, one that guided him through the most challenging moments of his career. While others saw deficits as insurmountable and pressure as a threat, Brady viewed them as challenges to overcome. He relished the opportunity to be the guy everyone counted on, the player who could turn the tide when all seemed lost. What set Brady apart wasn't just his belief in his own abilities. It was his ability to instill that same belief in his teammates. When Brady walked into the huddle, he carried an air of calm and confidence that was contagious. His teammates have said time and time again that when he looked them in the eye, they knew they had a chance, no matter how dire the situation. Julian Edelman once remarked, "When you're with Tom, you believe you're going to win. It doesn't matter if you're down by 20 or tied with seconds left. He makes you believe it's possible." But this belief didn't appear out of thin air. It was the product of relentless preparation and an obsessive attention to detail. Brady wasn't just a player. He was a student of the game in the truest sense. He spent hours in the film room, not just watching highlights, but studying every nuance of opposing defenses. He learned their schemes, memorized their tendencies, and drilled into his mind how they reacted in specific situations. By the time he stepped on the field, Brady wasn't guessing. He was executing a meticulously crafted plan. Brady's preparation extended beyond just knowing his opponents. He also prepared himself to handle the chaos of high-pressure moments. He trained his mind to focus on the task at hand, blocking out distractions and silencing doubt. This wasn't just natural talent. It was a skill he developed over years of discipline. Brady once shared that he practices visualization before games, mentally rehearsing scenarios so that when they happen, he's ready. Whether it's a 2-minute drill with no timeouts or a third and long with the game on the line, Brady had already seen it in his mind 100 times before it unfolded on the field. One of the most impressive aspects of Brady's mindset is his ability to stay calm under pressure. In moments where other quarterbacks might force a throw or crumble under the weight of expectations, Brady remains composed. He doesn't rush, he doesn't panic. Instead, he methodically picks apart defenses, making the right decisions time and time again. This level of composure is rare in any sport, but in football, where split-second decisions can determine the outcome of a game, it's priceless. And it wasn't just Brady's teammates who felt his impact. Opposing players and coaches have repeatedly marveled at his ability to stay locked in. Hall of Fame linebacker Ray Lewis once said, "Brady doesn't flinch. You can hit him, you can sack him, and he'll get back up like nothing happened. It's like he's playing chess and you're playing checkers." That's the level of mental toughness that separates Brady from the rest. What's even more remarkable is that Brady's mental resilience wasn't just about confidence. It was about adaptability. He had the unique ability to adjust on the fly, reading defenses in real time, and finding ways to exploit their weaknesses. This wasn't luck. It was the result of countless hours of preparation. Brady studied every inch of the field, every player on the opposing team, and every possible outcome. He knew where the blitz was coming from before the defense even moved. He knew which receiver would get open based on the coverage before the ball was snapped. This level of preparation allowed him to stay one step ahead, even in the most chaotic moments. Take, for example, Super Bowl 51, the infamous 28-3 comeback against the Atlanta Falcons. Brady didn't just flip a switch and start playing better. He made calculated adjustments, exploiting the Falcons' defensive fatigue and targeting matchups they couldn't handle. While most quarterbacks would have been overwhelmed by the situation, Brady thrived. His focus, decision-making, and leadership turned what seemed like a guaranteed loss into the greatest comeback in Super Bowl history. But Brady's mental toughness wasn't just about the big moments. It was about how he approached every moment. Whether it was a regular season game, a playoff matchup, or the Super Bowl, Brady prepared the same way. He treated every snap, every throw, and every practice rep like it was the most important of his career. That consistency and preparation is what allowed him to perform at such a high level for so long. Even off the field, Brady's mindset was apparent. He wasn't just preparing for games, he was preparing for life. His commitment to fitness, nutrition, and recovery through the TB12 method wasn't just about extending his career. It was about ensuring that he could give 100% in every moment. Brady understood that success wasn't just about talent or luck. It was about the choices you make every day. He chose discipline. He chose focus. And he chose to outwork everyone around him. This level of mental toughness is what made Brady the GOAT. It wasn't just his arm or his accuracy. It was his ability to rise to the occasion when it mattered most. Comebacks aren't just about skill. They're about having the courage to believe when no one else does, the resilience to fight back when the odds are stacked against you, and the focus to execute when everything is on the line. For Brady, those moments weren't obstacles. They were opportunities to shine. And perhaps that's the most inspiring part of Brady's story. His greatest comebacks weren't just about winning games. They were about proving that with the right mindset, anything is possible. Brady didn't just show us how to play football. He showed us how to face challenges head on, how to stay calm in the storm, and how to never, ever give up. His mental toughness wasn't just an advantage on the field, it was a lesson for all of us. February 5th, 2017. Super Bowl 51. The New England Patriots faced the Atlanta Falcons in what would become one of the most unforgettable games in NFL history. For the first 3 quarters, the Patriots were outplayed in every way imaginable. The Falcons' offense was explosive, and their defense was relentless. By late in the third quarter, the scoreboard read 28-3 in favor of Atlanta. Fans were stunned. Analysts were calling the game over. But on the Patriots' sideline, one man wasn't panicking: Tom Brady. Brady walked back onto the field with a quiet determination. He didn't yell or wave his arms. He simply went to work. What followed was the single greatest comeback in Super Bowl history. Over the next 18 minutes of game time, Brady led the Patriots on a stunning 31-0 run. He threw precision passes, managed the clock perfectly, and rallied his teammates in a way only he could. By the end of regulation, the game was tied at 28-28. In overtime, the Patriots won the coin toss, and Brady knew exactly what needed to be done. He orchestrated a flawless drive, marching his team down the field with surgical precision. Running back James White scored the game-winning touchdown, and the final score read 34-28. The Patriots were champions once again. But this wasn't just a comeback. It was a masterclass in mental toughness and execution. Brady finished the game with 466 passing yards, a Super Bowl record, and completed 43 passes, another record. His leadership on the field was unmatched. Teammates like Julian Edelman later said, "We never doubted him. When Tom's in the huddle, you believe anything is possible." The 28-3 comeback wasn't just a victory. It was a defining moment in Brady's career, a game that solidified his status as the GOAT. It showed the world that no lead was safe as long as Brady was on the field. Let's rewind to January 20th, 2013, when the Patriots faced the Baltimore Ravens in the AFC Championship game. This was a clash of two heavyweight teams, but by the fourth quarter, it looked like the Ravens had the upper hand. They led 20-13, and their defense was dominating the Patriots' offense. But Brady had been here before. He knew how to handle the pressure. As the clock ticked down, Brady took control. His throws were precise, his decision-making flawless. On two critical drives in the fourth quarter, Brady picked apart the Ravens' defense, leading his team to back-to-back touchdowns. The Patriots won 28-23, securing their spot in Super Bowl 47. What made this comeback special wasn't just the score. It was the way Brady remained calm and composed in the face of one of the league's toughest defenses. His ability to read the field, adjust to the Ravens' schemes, and execute under pressure once again proved why he was the best in the game. No list of Brady's greatest comebacks would be complete without the game that started it all. Super Bowl 36. The year was 2002. The Patriots were massive underdogs against the St. Louis Rams, also known as the greatest show on turf. The Rams' offense, led by Kurt Warner, was explosive, and most analysts predicted a lopsided victory. The game was a nail-biter. With less than 2 minutes left in the fourth quarter, the score was tied 17-17. Most coaches would have played it safe, but Patriots head coach Bill Belichick had faith in his young quarterback. Brady, just 24 years old, took the field with a chance to win it all. Starting from his own 17-yard line, Brady methodically marched the Patriots down the field. His poise under pressure was remarkable. Every throw was precise, every decision calculated. With seconds left on the clock, kicker Adam Vinatieri nailed a 48-yard field goal to secure a 2017 victory. The Patriots were Super Bowl champions, and a dynasty was born. This wasn't just a comeback. It was the moment Tom Brady introduced himself to the world. It was the first of many iconic performances that would define his career. What makes Tom Brady the undisputed GOAT of comebacks? It's not just his physical ability or his football IQ, though both are off the charts. It's something deeper, something more profound. It's his relentless preparation, his unshakable mindset, and his unmatched ability to inspire those around him to rise to the occasion. Brady's comebacks aren't just about throwing touchdowns. They're about creating a culture of belief that no deficit is too big and no moment is too overwhelming. Brady's preparation is nothing short of legendary. He doesn't just study film, he dissects it. Hours upon hours are spent in dark film rooms, analyzing every nuance of his opponent's defenses. Brady doesn't just look at what a team does. He studies why they do it. He learns their tendencies, their favorite formations, and even how individual players react under pressure. By the time Brady steps onto the field, he isn't just guessing or reacting. He's executing a plan so well researched, it feels like he's already played the game in his mind. One former teammate recalled Brady's obsession with preparation, saying, "Tom would know what the defense was going to do before they even did. He'd call out the blitz before the linebackers even moved." This isn't just natural talent. It's the product of relentless hard work. Brady reportedly spends more time watching film than most coaches, and his level of detail is unmatched. He even analyzes the positioning of defenders' feet or the way safeties adjust their stances. This preparation gives him a sixth sense on the field, allowing him to anticipate plays before they happen. But it's not just the X's and O's. Brady's preparation extends to every aspect of his game: his physical health, his mental clarity, and even his diet. Through his TB12 method, Brady has built a body that is as durable as it is efficient. He focuses on flexibility, pliability, and recovery, ensuring that his body is ready for anything. His routine is so meticulous that he even tracks his hydration levels, often drinking over 25 glasses of water a day to stay in peak condition. This isn't just commitment. It's an obsession with being the absolute best. While preparation is the foundation, it's Brady's leadership that truly elevates him to GOAT status. Football is a team sport, and comebacks don't happen because of one player. They happen when an entire team believes in the impossible, and Brady is the catalyst for that belief. His ability to inspire confidence in his teammates is unparalleled. He doesn't just lead with words, he leads with his actions, his work ethic, and his unshakable calm under pressure. Wide receiver Danny Amendola captured this perfectly when he said, "When you're in the huddle with Tom, you feel unstoppable. He makes you believe you can do anything." That belief is contagious. It spreads through the team, turning doubt into determination and fear into focus. When Brady steps into the huddle, his teammates don't see the scoreboard. They see an opportunity to make history. Take Julian Edelman's iconic catch during the 28-3 comeback in Super Bowl 51. While most quarterbacks would have given up on that play, Brady trusted Edelman to make something happen. That trust, that belief, gave Edelman the confidence to dive for the ball and make one of the greatest catches in Super Bowl history. It wasn't just skill, it was Brady's leadership, his ability to make his teammates believe they were capable of greatness. Brady's leadership isn't just about motivation, it's about accountability. He holds himself to the highest standard and expects the same from everyone around him. Teammates have shared countless stories of Brady staying late after practice, throwing extra passes to rookies, or working with linemen to refine blocking schemes. He doesn't care about status or seniority. If you're on the team, you're part of the mission, and Brady will do everything he can to make sure you succeed. One of the most telling examples of Brady's leadership came during Super Bowl 55 with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Leading up to the game, Brady reportedly texted every player on the team the same message every single night: "We will win." Those 3 words weren't just a prediction. They were a command, a mantra that instilled belief in every player. By the time the Buccaneers took the field, they weren't just playing for a title. They were playing with the conviction that victory was inevitable. It's this combination of preparation and leadership that makes Brady unstoppable in comeback situations. He doesn't see deficits as obstacles. He sees them as challenges. And while other quarterbacks might crack under pressure, Brady thrives. He once said, "The game is never over until the clock hits 0." That mindset has defined his career and led to some of the most unforgettable moments in NFL history. Let's not forget Brady's ability to adapt. Comebacks require more than just a plan. They require the ability to adjust that plan in real time. Brady's football IQ is so high that he can make split-second decisions that completely change the course of a game. He reads defenses like a chess master, always thinking several moves ahead. If a defense shows him something unexpected, Brady doesn't panic. He adjusts. This adaptability is what allows him to succeed in situations where others fail. During the infamous 28-3 comeback, Brady didn't just start playing better, he started playing smarter. He recognized that the Falcons' defense was tiring and adjusted his strategy to exploit their weaknesses. Short, quick passes kept the Falcons on their heels, while Brady's relentless tempo wore them down. By the 4th quarter, the defense was gassed, and Brady was in complete control. That ability to adapt in the moment is what separates the good from the great, and the great from the GOAT. Brady's comebacks are also a testament to his unwavering belief in preparation. He said that success isn't about what you do on game day. It's about what you do every day leading up to it. That's why he treats every practice, every film session, and every workout like it's the Super Bowl. He knows that when the moment comes, you don't rise to the occasion. You fall back on your preparation. And no one prepares like Tom Brady. So what's the secret to Brady's comebacks? It's not just his arm strength or his accuracy. It's his mind. It's his ability to stay calm when the world is panicking, to inspire belief when others are doubting, and to execute when the stakes couldn't be higher. It's the countless hours of preparation, the relentless pursuit of perfection, and the unshakable belief that no game is ever out of reach. Tom Brady's comebacks aren't just a testament to his greatness as a player. They're a masterclass in what it means to be a leader, a teammate, and a competitor. They're a reminder that with the right mindset, preparation, and determination, anything is possible. And for Brady, the impossible wasn't just a challenge. It was an opportunity to show the world what greatness really looks like. Tom Brady's career is a collection of unforgettable moments that have left fans in awe, opponents in disbelief, and sports analysts scrambling to find the right words to capture his greatness. But if there's one thing that defines Brady above all else, it's his comebacks. They're more than just football victories. They're a masterclass in resilience, preparation, and an unrelenting refusal to give up. Brady's comebacks are the moments where the line between ordinary and extraordinary disappears, and what remains is pure greatness. As we look back on Brady's legendary career, one thing becomes clear. Greatness isn't about avoiding failure. It's about rising to the occasion when it matters most. It's about finding a way to win when all hope seems lost, about turning adversity into opportunity, and about refusing to give up, no matter the odds. Brady's comebacks weren't just victories on the scoreboard. They were lessons in resilience, discipline, and the power of belief. No one rose higher than Tom Brady. His comebacks didn't just define his career. They defined what it means to be clutch. They showed us that greatness isn't given. It's earned, one play, one drive, and one comeback at a time. For fans, these moments weren't just games. They were history in the making, unforgettable chapters in the story of a player who redefined what's possible in the sport of football. As we wrap up this journey through Tom Brady's greatest comebacks, we'd love to hear from you. Which comeback was your favorite? Was it the 28th miracle, or perhaps his very first Super Bowl win? Let us know in the comments below. And if there's another legendary moment or player you'd like us to cover next, drop your suggestions. We're always excited to hear what you want to see. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel for more deep dives into the greatest moments in sports history. And make sure to turn on notifications so you never miss an upload. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.